Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be making this easy hamburger goulash. So today we are going to be making a hamburger goulash. This is so easy and so simple for weeknight dinners. So to make it, you are going to be needing some sweet bell pepper. I'm using the orange one, but you can use any color. And I am going to be using about a teaspoon of this chopped garlic. I have half an onion chopped up, and I am using Gouda cheese for cheese, but you can use any type of cheese that you like. And I'll be using some heavy whipping cream. I have about 1.5 pounds of ground hamburger meat, and you'll need some olive oil, and I'm using some wide egg noodles. It's just easier to use the wide noodles, and this is an easy recipe again. So you are going to be needing some Ragu garden combination sauce. If you want, you can make your own sauce. Again, it will take you more time. I'll be using about a teaspoon of garlic powder, a teaspoon of onion powder, and I have some diced tomatoes I'll be using. Of course, you are going to be needing some water to cook the noodles and some salt and pepper to taste. Please check the description box where I will list everything I use in this video. So let's get cooking, guys. To get started, you want to go ahead and turn your stove onto medium high. I am going to drizzle a little bit of olive oil on the bottom of my pan, just so my ground beef is not too sticky. Go ahead and grab your ground beef, put it right in there. And while I'm doing this, I am going to start cooking my pasta. To that, all you need is some water and some salt to season the wide egg noodles. Okay, even though we're cooking it, we still want to season it with some salt. Just cook it according to the package instruction, but don't cook it too soft. So all I'm doing right now is brown my hamburger meat. I am going to do it until it's all brown, until it's no longer pink, before I add anything else to this. When you are browning your hamburger meat, you want to make sure you keep using your spoon and break it up a little bit so you don't have clumps. Okay, so just make sure you kind of go like this so it can be smaller pieces. And since my hamburger meat is really lean, I don't have too much grease on mine. As you can tell, it's just a little bit of liquid. Okay, but if your hamburger is a little more fatty, you want to make sure you drain out the fat out of your hamburger. Okay, if this is your first time to the channel, welcome to the channel. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell so you can get notified every time we upload. Thank you in advance. So now what I'm going to do is take some of that garlic. Again, use about a teaspoon. I like using fresh garlic because obviously fresh garlic make everything better. But now the smell is absolutely delicious. And I still like to use the garlic powder as well, but the fresh just wake the whole dish up. And I'm going to go in with the pepper as well. And you can add some mushroom to this if your kids are not too picky. You guys already know how my Marcus is. He's my picky one, my middle child. So you guys know sometimes I don't add certain things to a dish because of him. My husband and I actually are going to eat some yuca. So this is really for the kids. That's why I say it's a quick, busy night recipe. Okay, so now we are going to go ahead and add our garlic powder. Just add about a teaspoon, teaspoon and a half. And yes, I am using Great Value. Nothing wrong with this brand, guys. There's certain things and Great Value I don't buy, but when it comes to some of these seasoning, nothing is wrong with it. I know a couple of you have asked me this before, so I do use that brand. Okay, so wherever you can save a little coin, save your coin, sis. Again, I don't use everything Great Value, but I do use some of their stuff. Okay, so now we are going to give her a stir, and I am going to let it cook for like 3 to 5 minutes before I add any liquid to it. After 5 minutes, you want to go ahead and add your diced tomatoes. I forgot to mention to you guys, if you have some chopped fresh parsley, use that as well. It will make a beautiful garnish to this dish. Okay, make sure you stir everything together. We could easily make this a one pot dish if we added some beef stock, just a little more liquid for our pasta to cook in this mix. But I am not adding any of that, so that's why I'm cooking my pasta in a different dish. But if you were wanting to put a little bit of beef stock, you could add your pasta and just easily make it a one pot dish. Okay, so now it's starting to look like spaghetti sauce ish. I shouldn't say ish, it is looking like spaghetti sauce. So anyways, we are going to let it simmer, taste for seasoning, taste for salt. That ragu should have plenty of seasoning, so that's why I'm not adding anymore. But still, give it a taste, sis. Okay, and we are going to lower that heat to about a medium low. Okay, and let this simmer for a good 10 minutes before we add anything else to this pot. You guys remember last time I made tuna casserole? I was watching that 90 Day Fiance. Yeah, I overcooked my pasta. And this time I got caught up watching The Family of Chantel. Ain't that something? But I made sure I watch my pasta cooking this time. So you want to go ahead and mix that in. Okay, make sure your heat is down so it don't spill over, and mix it really well. Combine everything together. Y'all see what I mean? If you chop some fresh parsley, it will look really pretty on this dish. Okay, so keep mixing until we combine everything. I want it to be nice and saucy and cheesy and gooey and just to the point where Marcus can't resist this dish. I'm trying to impress my middle child, you guys. Yum. It looks good as it is. Okay, and I have just a little bit of pasta left. I might leave that just because I don't want too much in there. Okay, so now I like to let it simmer for maybe 3 minutes just so that the white noodles can really get that sauce. Okay, so let it marinate or simmer for like 3 minutes. Now we are going to add about 1.5 cups of that cream, but I'm going to start a little at a time because I don't want it so creamy. So maybe a little less than 1.5 cups actually. Okay, so mix everything so that red color will change obviously. Okay, that looks so good. So maybe we'll use about 1 cup or a little less than 1 cup of that cream. I just poured in, assuming I was going to use 1.5 cups because you guys know I don't really measure these things until I'm making the videos. So just bear with me. Again, check the description box. That's where all the accurate measurements are written down. Okay, oh, this looks so good, y'all. This is the type of food they serve in like the cafeteria at school, but you know, we making it way better. This is my Gouda cheese. Pepper jack cheese would work really well in this dish. I've made it with pepper jack for one of my clients before. Okay, and we are going to mix that cheese in. Oh, this is where you can add as much cheese or as little cheese if you like. Or you can leave the cheese out altogether too, but I wouldn't recommend it. So those of you who are watching, do not leave the cheese out. That's me tapping on your noses. Do not leave the cheese out. Oh, look at that. Yum. So now, oh my goodness, we are going to let it simmer again. This is why it's important for you not to overcook that pasta. Okay, so we are going to let it simmer for another 5 minutes. Now you want to go ahead and grab some chopped parsley and put over it. Look at that, guys. Chopped parsley will wake up any dish. And this is pretty much done. How easy and beautiful is this? So of course we are going to want to taste. So juicy. You want to definitely eat this with some garlic bread and a side of salad, and I guarantee you the kids are gonna be asking for more. Okay, so I am just going to taste this here. That Gouda cheese, I'm telling y'all. But if you don't use Gouda cheese, use pepper jack cheese. This is like lasagna, but with the egg noodles. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this recipe. Don't forget to follow us on our social media platform. Our link will be down in the description box. Definitely check our Instagram page out. Thank you guys so much for making that Instagram page grow. I love you guys so much for watching. Tag me if you try this recipe. Share with your loved ones. And of course, let me know what you think down below. Like this video. I will see you guys in the next video. Continue to stay safe. Bye-bye.